Hey everyone, so we want to give you more of an insight into what goes on behind the scenes at Endpoint and what we've done to diversify, I guess, and be a bit more sustainable. The way we see it is we've kind of got 4 sub-businesses within the Endpoint group. The first one, I guess, is where we started, which is Endpoint esports as an organization. Obviously we have players that compete around the world in different tournaments, and that kind of unlocks 4 main revenue streams. So we have prize money, obviously, when we're competing in those events. We have sponsorships, which is the main one, clearly. We have player sales, which actually for us has been really good. We've done a good job of identifying up and coming talent and then moving them on to tier 1 teams. And then the 4th one is digital items. So through the relationship that we have with Psyonix and obviously our success in Rocket League, we have cars, skins in there, and we get a revenue share from that. And that's kind of a growing area that we want to take more advantage of going forward.
Second sector of the business we have is the UKIC, so the UK and Ireland circuit. We've always, over the years, we have the professional side, but that really only helps, 5 players at a time. We wanted to really have this kind of path to pro route where we could get grassroots involved and show that we can cater something for the very bottom of the scene all the way up to the very top of the scene. And that's where the UKIC comes in. We have a 45,000 member group of Counter-Strike only. Part of the investment round that we're going through at the moment will help maybe even expand that into other games as well, not just Counter-Strike. We can do LAN events as well in the facility we're in right now that you can see behind us. But the grassroots Counter-Strike hub is our second part of the business. Revenue models for this include such as subscription model a bit, sponsorships again, and they kind of, along with Endpoint, are our 2 marketing vehicles really. That takes us on to the third section of our business, which is prac rooms. Over the last 4 years, we have been profitable every year, and we've reinvested our profits into the business. So we have built this facility here in Sheffield, for an example, which is a big cost, I will say. Yeah. And for us, that is a different kind of revenue model. We have paying clients come in all the time. We offer a great service, I think, that is even sustainable for them as a business compared to what they do currently. And we have 6 bootcamp rooms around the UK. We've got 4 in Sheffield, we've got 2 in London with our partner CEX, and we also have a media studio upstairs, which we can also rent out as well. Moving on to the 4th sector of our business is the new exciting thing that Adam will talk about, which you'll be hearing first for here, and we haven't told anyone about this yet.
Yeah, so much like prac rooms in a way where we started the business because we had the problem where we needed a facility and we needed a studio and we needed this as a team. My background is in software development. I'm always looking at problems that we face as a company in terms of surely there's a digital solution to that or a technical solution to that. And so one of those problems has been around the world of kind of password and 2-factor authentication management. Obviously there's been a lot of news about 2-factor authentication management on social platforms like Twitter, where we've seen player accounts get hacked and things like that. So you kind of want to leave that on. But the problem with 2FA typically is the fact that it's linked to an individual's mobile phone. So typically in the past, it would be myself or Peter, and we'd have our marketing exec or team that might even be in an event across the world wanting to get access to our socials, and they need the 2FA code from us, which is also time sensitive, which kind of makes it a pain in the bum. And so what we built as a really rough and ready proof of concept was we built a Discord bot that acted as a key holder and would distribute that authentication to us as Endpoint. And I guess once we did that, we kind of looked at that and went, actually, we think there might be a product here because no one's really doing it. There are other platforms like LastPass or 1Password, which kind of offer it in a roundabout way, but they've got their own proprietary apps that you have to onboard people onto. So really the niche for the product that we're building is the fact that it's in your workspace. It's in Slack, it's in Discord, it's in whatever kind of workspace app that you're using. And it's a bot that kind of handles who has access to what credentials, but also distributes those 2FA codes and passwords through that medium effectively. I'll go into it a bit more in a future video, kind of like how we're building that product, and obviously we're not building it to bypass security, we're actually building it to enhance security in a way. So yeah, we'll go into it in more detail, but we think it's a really great product, and we've spoken to a lot of people about it and kind of behind closed doors and had really positive feedback. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
So that's part of what we're about. We have an in-house dev team as well, which over the years has been massively helpful for us for just building small kind of fun little products which we don't need to then purchase ourselves. So we've been building development projects throughout the years. This is just the one we think is fastest to market, which we have the most belief behind as well. And yeah, that's where we're going with it. So we have the 4 sectors of the business. Endpoint, the UKIC are our marketing vehicles, free advertising for other businesses, and we'll hopefully grow all the businesses together as a group. Hopefully that gives you an insight into what Endpoint esports is as a group. We're going to try and take you through this journey, really showing you behind the scenes and giving you an insight like never before. See you in the next one.